Hey, so I wanted to share another dream that I had because this one has a good message, and no, it does not involve Chris Evans this time. So I had this dream about 10 days or so ago from now, and I told a friend about it. And this one was a pretty direct message, I'll say, from me, from my subconscious, from my higher self, universe, whatever. So okay, so in this dream, I remember it was like winter time, and it was later in the afternoon, like it was sort of dusk, still sort of light out, it wasn't really getting dark, and there was snow on the ground, and I was leaving my grandparents' house again. I don't know why, this is another dream with my grandparents' house. So my dad was also leaving, but we took separate cars. So I got into my car, and I left, I went down the street, and I was going home, and to go home from where I was, I would take a right out of the street. And I did that, and then all of a sudden, like, the surroundings were different. Like, I was in another town, and I had to, like, figure out how to get myself back home. Part of it seemed familiar to me, but then part of it really didn't, and I was trying to, like, remember my way home. All I wanted to do was go home. And then next thing I know, I'm no longer driving my car, but I walked myself onto a dock. There was this big boat, ferry, what have you, and I walked myself onto it because, I don't know, thinking like that was my way home, and there was only one way on and one way off. So I got on, and I felt a little out of place, like I felt like a stowaway. I didn't have a ticket, I didn't pay, and I'm walking around like seeing, you know, other people and employees or whatnot, and I was gonna ask like for help, for directions, but again, I felt like a stowaway, so I was like, well, I'll try to figure out how to get off this thing myself and go home. I just wanted to go home. Well, I couldn't, because then the ferry left the port. We were heading out to sea, and so I decided, I was like, all right, well, because I can't do anything but enjoy the ride, and I remember thinking that. So then I went and sat out. There were like these soft benches so you could sit sort of near the edge, so you can just like look out, whatever. And I did just that. And I remember thinking to myself, like the water wasn't very choppy, actually. There was a wave that was coming in, and we went over it. And there were some people, they were like, ooh, but me, I was like, that wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know why everyone was freaking out about it. And I remember thinking, like, I am exactly where I need to be right now. I am always where I need to be, and it's okay to just like relax. That was my message in that dream, and I woke up right after that. And so I leave that message with you, that if you are worried about where your life is headed, or you just don't know how things are going to play out, remember that you are always exactly where you need to be. All right? And the universe has your back.